Hey guys, it's great to see you on the channel. Most recently I received the order to create a logo and visual identity for a CBD brand. What ideas might come to mind initially? Hemp leaves or a drop? When creating a logo design we need to think outside the box, and let's analyze this project today. Before you start working on a project, you need to dive into the details and identify the most successful direction. If the first thoughts that come to mind when you hear the CBD product are hemp leaves, you need to be attentive. Of course, you can create a quality design with this element that will stand out, but only if you are a professional and know what you're doing. In other cases, you need to think deeper. Let's take a look at the client's message and then step by step through all the stages of designing a logo.
Hi Maxim, we need to create a fresh and elegant logo and visual design for a women's CBD brand with a focus on health, workout recovery, better sleep and relaxation. Brand name, Minute 31. The company will be an online e-commerce store focused on health and wellness. Result within 31 minutes. Instant relaxation can be taken after training and before sleep. It's a similar product as the attached picture.
Fine, let's highlight the main aspects of the client's message. First, we need to define the target audience. As we can see, it's women. The main objective of the product is to speed up recovery after training. Primary focus on health and wellness. And a very interesting moment is the effect of this product comes within 31 minutes. Awesome! Now I'm going to create a mood board that will help form future logo ideas. After I first read the message from the client, I immediately imagined the image of a strong and proud woman. And for some reason I wanted to go on in this direction, perhaps something mysterious and elegant. Following these thoughts, I created a mood board that you can see on your screens. I picked up font, logo options, color combinations, inspirational images and logos from other brands. Now I have ideas in my mind that I should implement. It's time for the sketching process. Let's do it. This sketch looks perfect to me, but oddly enough I'll keep refining this concept. I like the leaf crown. I mentioned at the very beginning that the hemp leaves idea is enough ordinary, but in this case there is not direct association with this. Now it's more organic. I'm going to switch to Adobe Illustrator and refine this sketch to the perfect result. Okay guys, we have placed the sketch in Adobe Illustrator. I'm going to create separate layers for it and reduce its opacity by 20%. Let's press toggle locks in the layer panel to lock it, and then create another layer for the design. You may notice that the left side of the sketch is symmetrical to the right one. We can create one part firstly and then just copy and flip it horizontally. This is exactly what I did in the sketching stage. First, I draw a vertical line in the middle of the art. Now I draw two horizontal lines at the bottom of the crown. Let's duplicate these two lines with the rotate tool. Select them and holding Alt, click in the middle with the left mouse button, set the angle to 60 degrees and click copy. Slightly reduce the length. All other elements of the sketch are built using ellipses. Let's create one on the crown and another larger one of the empty space between the leaves and the middle of the crown. Excellent, let's go on with the hair. Right now I'm placing the ellipses based on the sketch. In this case, we must make sure that these two circles are in contact with each other. It's difficult to perform this action now, so let's switch to outline mode, which will greatly simplify this task. I'll duplicate the largest ellipse and in the same outline mode, we'll combine it with the previously created ones. Let's create an oval for the woman's ears. And one for the face. We also need to create a chin line. I just take this ellipse, select Object, Path, Offset Path, and set appropriate volume. To compare, click Preview. That's good. Now let's draw the line of the neck. I suggest going on with the string of a necklace. Let me take the thickness similar to the chin line. And now the oval for the badge. I think everything is going great. For the woman logo, it remains to create the leaves of the crown. Then we'll focus on the facial features and the stars in the negative space in the hair. Let's remove the extra outlines so that the design will be cleaner at the final stage. Do this with the direct selection tool. I would like to duplicate our work. And now on the grid, using the shape builder to create the shapes following the sketch. Great, let's move the created design to the side and delete the rest. Let's create the right side of the future logo by copying the existing one and flipping it horizontally. Select it, Object, transform, reflect, vertical, and copy. Align it, and in the Pathfinder panel in Shapes mode, click Unite. Let's delete the grid we created early and move the mark over the sketch by changing the fill to stroke. This will make it easier for us to create facial features and stars in the hair. It seems good to me, and now the nose. It's time for lips and stars. Let's do it. Now we need to duplicate the eye and the star for the right side. I'll just copy these elements and flip them horizontally. Let's slightly round the ends of the eyebrows. That's better. I'm going to group the eyes and stars, and then, having selected all the elements, I will press the horizontal align center, making all the graphic elements proportional to each other. Our stars now have a fill, but we need to make them in a negative space. Just select the whole design and, using the shape builder tool, holding Alt, cut out these parts. Additional requests from the client were to use a serif font for the logo. And after some selection, I really like Yeshiva One Regular. Despite the fact that the typeface has serif, its design is made in a fairly modern style. This is a great solution for our logo mark, and it works well for women's brand and the CBD in particular. I think the best guides for the combination of the symbol and the font are the women's forehead line and the bottom of the stars. I'm just aligning the text along these lines. The distance from the icon to the name I'm going to make half of the same segment. Since the brand is directly related to the CBD products, the green color palette looks appropriate. I think this color scheme is perfect. I'm going to use Palm Leaf 1 for the logo mark and Palm Leaf 2 for the name. And for the main background, I'll use Sandy 10. Let's create some more color options from the available colors. After the design is ready, we need to create a presentation. Thus, the client will be able to appreciate your work and see all the ideas that you have put. Mates, I sincerely hope that this episode was interesting to you. In addition, I have attached another equally fascinating video of the logo design process and one of our playlists. I also recommend subscribing to our channel, setting the notification and getting some graphic design inspiration every week. Good mood to you all. Bye!